can't wait to ruin the Bloom Boys. I know.
Welcome to CheeseParade.pod. My name is George Mills. I am 35 years old with Scott Bigos, who is newly... Oh, wait, no, we did this last time, didn't we?
Last time we actually recorded on my real birthday.
It's because we recorded twice on the same week.
Sure did.
A little inside baseball.
We sure did. I'm 33 years old, and we still don't know what inside baseball means. Brian, do you know the origin of the phrase inside baseball?
I didn't even know that was a phrase.
Brian Clarke, do you know what this phrase means? Inside baseball? You've never heard that?
No.
It's like when something is like too niche, like, oh, maybe that's too inside baseball.
Like when you're like revealing information that normal like people wouldn't know about, like, say, baseball.
Neither of us really know enough about the phrase to even describe it. I'm trying to...
I think Ryan K was trying to say that he understood, but I don't think he really did.
It's like if we...
I understand.
Yeah.
I get the phrase, but where did it originate?
I just wonder where it comes from. Anyway, we're here with Brian Clarke, who I might be famous. I don't know. We're trying to...
Do you guys know Brian?
Do you guys know Brian? Do you, the audience, know this face? He's been in a lot of videos.
You're using the Cheese Parade name.
Yeah.
I'm assuming that's who is listening, watching this.
We would
someone from Germany listened.
Great.
Well, they could still know Cheese Parade.
Someone from Germany started following me on Instagram because of Cheese Parade.
Do you think it's that guy?
It was a female, but you know.
If you're a lady from Germany, did you listen to the podcast because of Brian? Are you the same lady?
No.
Drop us a line at George.
She actually has since unfollowed me.
Oh, really? What did you do? Did you drop?
I don't know. I didn't do anything.
You've been posting a lot of pro-Palestine stuff. People unfollowing you. I'm just kidding.
Do they care about that in Germany?
I don't know. Sometimes I post stuff and I'm like, oh, I lost followers.
I assume I lose followers because a lot of my followers are just random people from Cheese Parade things. And
they're just like purging.
They're just like, I'll post something about like my band playing and they'll be like, I don't care about
also,
that.
I think a lot of them, not a lot of them, but there is a portion that are just like fake accounts.
Yeah, I wonder that a lot. I think that
I remove those. Like if it's like this ridiculously like hot woman.
I don't check my followers anymore unless
that doesn't have any posts or anything like that. It's just they just follow a bunch of people. No one follows them back, and I'm just like, no,
doing that.
Get rid of this.
Usually, I just check if we have followers in common to see if I'm going to follow them back, and if not, I'm like, I don't know this person.
My friend showed me. He was like, yeah, dude, check out like these random like hot women. I'm like, those aren't real.
Look at all these hot babes.
And I was like,
dude.
I removed those immediately. He was like, I'm going to let them keep. He's like, I want the numbers.
They said that they want to suck my cock, dude. It's crazy.
I don't think they say that.
Some of them do. Some of them are like,
I just get rid of them immediately.
It's like very clear that some of them are AI based on the bios that they have.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
See my first sex video.
Instagram is definitely like the most rampant with that for sure.
By the way, do you guys have your first sex videos? Do you guys keep those? Do you guys archive those?
I have one, but it was on my old laptop. And that was
you really did have a sex video?
I did.
Holy shit.
The names have been changed.
Okay, here we go. We're telling this story.
The names have been changed. The names have been changed. It's dating advice and personal stories.
What is that?
There's no advice here.
Right.
Yeah, wait. So I already know this.
Do you know this?
Do you know about Brian's sex tape?
Well, I was young.
How young?
18.
Okay.
19.
Let's say that for the cameras.
For legal reasons, you were 18?
No,
it was okay.
I can confidently say I didn't lose my virginity till 18.
It was high school?
Yeah, it was high school.
Wait, you taped your first time having sex?
No, not the first time. This was like the 100th time.
Okay, so you tape a time having sex. Is this someone you're dating?
Yeah.
Nice. We won't go further.
Yeah.
And you lost your laptop? It got stolen?
Yeah, I got stolen like back in like... It was when we were living at Dexter Street, probably like in 2016. We had a party. A bunch of stuff was stolen that night.
Oh, right.
Pat's PS4 was stolen.
Station, yeah.
Jamie's phone was stolen right out of her hand. She was sleeping on our couch.
Whoa.
Oh, wait, I shouldn't use real names, but that's fine.
Yeah, that one's okay. What kind of party were you guys having?
Oh, we just had a normal party.
Make-out party?
It was not a make-out party.
Was it a rager? Was there a lot of people?
We it was definitely like we're having a party at our house tonight, just like we had last night, which was a Great party, great success.
But I
A
still
lot of
would
people.
like. I would be surprised if someone would stole a party or something from the party last night. You
Oh,
know what I mean?
yeah.
Because I feel like
right.
everybody was like friend of a friend. At
No,
least.
no. So this was someone broke into our house, definitely back in 2016 or 17.
That
when
makes more
happened.
sense now.
We think
Definitely stole stuff
door-
because they saw us like
yeah.
hanging out, and they're like, "I'm gonna rob that place later."
Yeah, I think the door was left open.
Yep, sure was.
But when you made the sex tape,
Yeah,
that was
right.
her idea, right? Or was that your idea?
I'm
How
gonna
do
go
you
ahead
feel
and say,
about? Is that hot to you being filmed while?
in retrospect, no.
I've had
Now that my laptop's been stolen and
Yeah.
it's out there somewhere,
Yeah,
it's not hot at all.
I've had
Yeah,
someone
I
like
hope-
request that before to tape it, but
Yeah.
like I couldn't bring myself to watch it after the fact. Like I could never.
Yeah. Well, I had an ex more recently that wanted to film stuff, and I'd be like, "Yeah, whatever, sure." And then she'd be like, "Did you watch our videos? I was watching our videos." Or I'm like, "Yeah, I totally watched them earlier."
Are they on the cloud
but
somewhere?
you didn't.
No, I didn't. Like,
No,
I would be. I felt bad. I'd be like, "Oh
Right.
yeah, I should go."
What kind of
watch
production quality?
that." Yeah. Oh, that was good. That was fun.
Yeah.
What kind of
Yeah.
production quality?
It was
on
on
these?
the iPhone. It was her
okay,
iPhone, and I'd be like,
That's not good enough.
"Yeah." I was like, "Do we have a stand or anything?"
Yeah.
And I was just like, 'cause, I'm used to a higher level
Yeah.
production quality now. I was
No
like,
stand?
no lighting, no stand.
All hand cam, dude. That's
yeah.
crazy.
I'm just like, you want me to hold it the whole time? Like,
Oh, that's wait. You were.
I had to hold it.
That's insane.
I had to hold it from multiple
So
angles.
it was your POV. Oh, and others' POV because you know what? You needed a selfie stick.
yeah.
I
Oh,
guess-
that'd have been great for a selfie stick. Yeah.
I guess that's mostly for her. I was just wondering, like, right? What do you know? What she had in mind was like. Is it hot that it's being filmed, or does she enjoy watching it after the fact? That's what I kind of wonder. Or is it? I must be both, I guess. I don't know.
So I actually think it's more about. I think she wanted to make them so that I would watch them later and be like, "Oh, babe," like
Right,
it was
right,
more
right.
about being desired,
Yes,
by
right.
me, and me being like, "Oh yeah, let's have a
Yeah.
sex thing that I
Yeah.
can watch later," and
Right,
instead of
right.
porn
I would-
because
I
I
would
don't
hate
watch
to watch-
porn.
Yes.
I would hate to watch myself having
So
sex.
she.
It's horrible.
yes.
Yeah.
I've never.
You're saying it's awful watching me
Well,
having
watching
sex?
it on an iPhone, I'm like,
That's what you're saying.
watching
right?
you, yeah. Watching you
Every
have
time
sex.
every time
Yeah.
I do it, I'm like, it's gonna be better,
Yeah.
and then I hate it.
I watch and I'm like,
Dude.
is he gonna try anything new?
No,
Yeah.
it's the same move.
Popping the latest George vid, and I'm like, what the hell is
Where
this?
I'm coming in at this angle too.
Yeah, from above somehow.
Yeah, somewhere above.
Can up this production value.
Should we get into today's clip?
Yeah, sure. Let's play.
I decided to go south of the border on this one.
Oh my god.
Oh, okay. That's why I don't recognize it.
Okay.
Oh, I thought that was from.
Oh, I'm sorry.
¿Es neta, bro? Sí. Quiero drogarme, quiero olvidarme de todas mis tristezas y ser feliz.
¿Te cae?
Sí, quiero drogarme. ¿Estás drogado?
¿Vienes drogado?
Oh, okay.
Sí. Vengo drogado y borracho.
So weed destroys his life.
You don't need the language,
this to me before. I've heard this clip described to me before, but that was the first time I've seen it.
I don't need language to know that weed destroyed his life, and now he's disrespectful to his
Well,
mother.
he's saying at the end, he's not only high, he's drunk.
Oh my god!
I thought that was from the clip. Like when you're like, I'm going south of the border. I was like, wow, they all use that in their shows.
Yeah, every soap
Yeah.
opera in Mexico legally is required to have that as the
Yeah.
opening song.
That's like when it comes back from commercial, it just always plays that.
But yeah, I just love the dramatic, like, fucking staring at the fucking joint.
Yeah, and then at the beginning of the clip, correct me if I'm wrong, he's saying like, "I want to get high, I want to get high."
Yeah, he's saying it in a way that I guess I can't have a direct translation into English, but it's like, I want to, like, become drugs almost.
Oh,
Like,
okay.
it's a dramatic way of
Okay,
saying it.
all
Like,
right.
you wouldn't even say it like that.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It's like, let's do drugs. You know what I mean? Let's get drugged up.
Yeah.
And it's you never say let's do drugs. It's always let's do a specific drug.
I
I mean,
nailed
I
it.
don't. I've never been psyched about general drug consumption.
And then this is a soap opera, right?
Yeah, this is a show.
That wasn't a commercial.
See, it felt
It
like a
sounds like a
commercial.
PSA, right? Yeah. It's like a compilation show where they tell like different stories. So it's not like the same characters. It's just like every week there's like, here's a moral story about why you should be nice to your grandpa.
An anthology.
Anthology series. That's the word I was looking for.
I love anthologies.
This one's nice because it has, I don't remember the exact name, but it has the Virgen of Guadalupe somewhere in the name of it. So it's like very moral and of God. Yeah.
I figured most
Pretty
soap
good.
operas have religious backgrounds
Honestly,
to them for some
if
reason.
you speak Spanish, that show is full of moments like this. So
I wonder if they play that specific musical chord that I played for that one.
Oh
clip. It's
yeah.
a major 7 flat 5 chord. It's very dramatic. Very
for all the
soap
music
opera-y
heads
chord.
out there, you can play that in your brain.
So
and
You should play that now. Yeah.
Well, and you can also
yeah.
you can also play the classic Cheese Parade clip.
Oh, yeah, just play that clip,
I
yeah.
believe you're talking about when I come into a room and I go, "Dad,"
Yeah.
and then it's a dog on the couch, and then we have like a soap opera.
Yeah. Yeah. That's a G major 7 flat 5.
Yeah. And that idea for that sketch came from Brian playing that chord
That's right. Yeah.
and being like, that would be to a soap opera.
Yeah.
Let's construct something around that. And that's how a lot of sketches
a lot of
them come from music.
For you specifically,
Yeah.
you just listen to stock music. Right?
Yeah. Yeah. And that's
Do
why
a
I
lot of
have the stock music queued up right here, like, ooh.
It was a quiet Christmas night.
It's so Christmas.
The boys were all gathered around the woman.
They were gathered around the woman. You're not getting any presents this year, my child.
It's crazy how bells just like, it's like Christmas. It's like you hear bells, it's like Christmas.
Yeah.
It's a combination of the bells and the chimes.
Do you think that...
But like when I hear sleigh bells, like when I hear like a bell like in music,
There's no.
I'm like, oh, it's
sleigh
got a
bells are
Christmas
not
vibe.
in any other genre of music. I feel like, right?
Well, I don't know. Like sometimes I'll hear like bells come in like for like I think there's like I forget the name of the artist, but like have a heart. I don't know. And then there's like
Sleigh bells is
Sleigh
literally
Bells.
the name. Right. So that doesn't sound Christmassy.
right, yeah.
They
Do you
do it,
think
though.
that's why she had sleigh bells in the song?
Right, probably.
Maybe. Or that's why they were called sleigh bells. I don't know.
I think
I'm thinking of something else too.
we're getting to the bottom of something.
It is weird that an instrument, I don't know what it is associated with like a holiday like that.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's talking about the soap opera chord. Actually,
Soap opera chord. Good chord.
do you want to brainstorm real quick?
Brainstorm. Brainstorm.
Okay, so our comedian
Brainstorm.
friend Rob Stant kind of looks like a young Ben Franklin, and he bought a Ben Franklin costume.
A young Ben Franklin.
And we're gonna do some like fake Ben Franklin clips. But I was like, while I have this man in a Ben Franklin costume living in Philadelphia, is there like a sketch or something that we could do that we could get Ben Franklin?
Yeah.
I don't know.
Well, I my first thoughts are like his inventions and the inventions that weren't famous, that he didn't get famous for, like
Yeah.
the weird stuff that he came up with.
What about
or the first iterations
the
of
key
inventions?
was actually like the 50th thing he put up on
Right.
the kite.
Yeah.
We did.
Yeah, we talked
you
about
already
that
did
the other
that,
day.
yeah.
Yeah. How many things was he attaching to that kite before?
Right. There is something like really funny about how stupid it would be to like what was he trying to get right with the key? So he's like putting all this other stuff up on kites, and he's like, like now, and he's like he's like looking at a whiteboard, and he has like a picture of a kite, and he has like a bunch of objects.
Small
What
animals.
if his idea was not to discover electricity?
Well, exactly.
But
Well, what was his idea?
He was
Exactly.
trying to unlock the heavens.
Oh, okay,
Yeah, he was trying to put the keyhole into the door, and
He was
God.
fishing for birds.
The thing is, when I was thinking about this, all right, obviously the kite and the key is like the scene that you would maybe want to make a sketch about.
What else though?
Yeah, exactly. First of all, what else? But also, it's like, should I Google the kite and the key and learn more about it, or is this a situation where you don't want to learn more about it in order to like just
make
be
it-
on the same
just to-
level as the
yeah,
audience,
to
like
be stupid about
yeah,
it.
make sure it's as dumb as possible.
Yeah.
It was
I like that
attached to
approach.
a rod.
What was attached to a rod?
The key and the kite. It was attached to a metal rod.
Is that true?
I think so.
Oh,
That would make sense.
see, that makes it less fun for me.
You thought he was just
I
flying
wish
it?
you. I wish you hadn't told me that.
Yeah, I'm thinking of him comically getting electrocuted. Like,
He turns into a skeleton. You
yeah,
can
exactly.
see through
He
him.
flashes skeleton. Yeah.
Was
Oh,
he
man.
trying to get lightning to strike the key? I don't even see.
Yeah, yes, I think so.
Okay, that was his goal.
I think he was trying to prove that lightning was electricity. I think that was the whole hypothesis.
Okay. But anyway, what other Ben Franklin
Before we get into that, where did the trope come up that lightning hits you and you turn
Into a
translucent?
skeleton.
How did that happen?
I feel
It's like
I feel
cartoons
80
probably did it first, right?
Cartoons probably did it first, but like I feel like 80s movies did it. Like Home Alone did it.
Home Alone does do it.
Yeah.
I wish
Merv.
But
gets
that
electrocuted
it's a
and he's
cartoon thing for
that is
sure.
a
Yeah,
cartoonish thing
that's
to
the only
do.
live action version of it I can think of.
Yeah, me too.
Do you
Yeah,
think
Home
AI
Alone.
might have an answer to this? Because I feel like that's a hard question to ask Google.
Do it. Go
yeah,
for
let's
it.
see. You guys continue. I'll come in a second.
Ben Franklin also created the bifocal.
Yeah.
He also created the.
We could do
what was he called? The glass
trifocals.
harmonica? Oh,
How many focals can we?
What was the other thing? We just looked it up the other day. He came up with a couple things.
Oh, he made like those wine glass things.
Yeah, that's the. I think he calls it a glass harmonica. Or
He
something
made
like
that?
He came up with the
Dude,
idea.
I feel like he stole that. He saw that. There's no way he came up with that.
They were playing with glasses, like
Okay,
had
okay.
different levels of water.
So
and then
he
they
made
realized-
a specific instrument.
He
It's not-
made a giant rotating wheel of like different sized wine glasses that all had different keys to them, so that you could just keep touching it.
Let's see if ChatGPT has an answer for us here.
It is kind of funny how we're coincidentally back on Ben Franklin when that was like the first clip that we.
Hey, ChatGPT, do you know where the first instance of a person turning translucent and seeing their bones came into effect
When
in
getting
popular
struck.
media when getting struck by lightning?
Or electrocuted in general. Oh, you just asked it. Like you just.
That's it.
The idea of a person turning translucent and showing their bones when struck by lightning is a popular trope in cartoons and some special effects heavy movies. One of the earliest and most iconic instances of this effect can be seen in cartoons from the early to mid 20th century, like those produced by Warner Bros. Or MGM.
Warner Bros.
This effect was used for comedic purposes, often in Looney Tunes or Tom and Jerry episodes, where the character would briefly become translucent, revealing a skeleton after an electric shock or lightning strike.
Way more in depth than I thought it could be.
It's good.
This
Isn't it
trope
amazing?
plays on the visual gag of X-rays and the surprising, often humorous effect of seeing the internal structure of a character in a situation where they experience sudden and extreme electrical shocks.
Wow.
It's a creative way
Jesus.
to add humor
It just
and
keeps
emphasize
going.
the intensity of the shock.
That's it.
It just keeps going.
It felt like it was going to keep
I think
going.
it's really impressive that it even managed to
That was amazing.
understand what I was saying.
No, that is
I
really
recently
amazing.
saw the new Godzilla versus Kong movie, and there's this one part where the one actress just gives the most ridiculous amount of exposition.
Wait. The one what?
The Godzilla versus King Kong movie.
Yeah.
There's I saw it, and the one actress gives this
okay.
ridiculous amount of exposition, and after hearing that AI just do that, I was like, oh, AI wrote that. Like
Yeah.
the whole like I was like, oh, AI definitely came up with that. They're like, all right, ChatGPT, come up with the next Godzilla versus King Kong. What can happen?
Yeah.
and it just went to town.
Should we ask AI to come up with a Ben Franklin sketch?
Yeah, we should.
Okay.
I'll play this. I just wanted to play the One of Us Explains a Movie jingle
Well, I can also
in honor of Brian almost explaining.
watched-
But is there a lot? Can you explain them?
No,
No.
I would never. I would never.
Okay, fair enough.
It's horrible.
Godzilla versus Kong. No, I would love to ask AI to come up with a Ben Franklin comedy sketch.
Can you come up with an idea for a comedic sketch featuring Ben Franklin?
Sorry, an unknown error occurred.
We don't touch Ben
All right,
Franklin.
let's try again. Can you come up with a comedic sketch based on the character Ben Franklin?
Sure. Imagine a sketch where Ben Franklin, known for his experiments with electricity, decides to host a barbecue for his fellow founding fathers using his latest invention, the electric barbecue grill.
Barbecue, okay.
Ben Franklin's backyard. A large, somewhat suspicious-looking grill is set up, wires dangling and sparking a bit.
Oh, yeah.
Welcome,
This is good.
gentlemen, to the future of outdoor cooking. Behold the electric barbecue grill.
Barbecue.
Dubiously eyeing the grill. Ben, are you sure this is safe? It looks like it could light more than just charcoals. Fear not, George. I've harnessed the very power of lightning itself. Gestures dramatically to the sky. Squinting at the grill. And you're certain this won't end like your last experiment? I rather enjoyed having eyebrows. You know?
Oh.
Absolutely.
I love how he gives him
perfected the
dialogue and
design.
everything.
Now who's hungry for some electrifying steaks? I'll pass, Ben. Last time I tried one of your innovations, I couldn't feel my tongue for a week. Nonsense. That was merely a minor setback. This,
humor
however,
is so
is a
bad.
stroke of genius.
It's not only a
Flips
premise,
switch,
it's like
and
a
the grill
full
starts
scene.
buzzing ominously. Jumping back as a spark flies. Genius seems rather volatile, doesn't it? That's the spirit, John.
Did he
It's
just
not
laugh?
A true
That's
discovery
crazy.
Without a little spark of
wonder if
danger.
This is my first interaction
As
with AI,
another
actually.
spark
I've been
flies.
heavily avoiding
Closer
it.
this time. Perhaps we stick to traditional methods, Ben. I find them considerably less electrifying, finally giving in. Very well, but mark my words, electric cookouts will be all the rage in the future. If there's a future left after dinner, the sketch could play up Ben Franklin's quirky inventor persona.
That's the end.
That's the end. Okay. I see.
You're summing it all up. See, it's playing on his quirky persona. That
I did know that was really impressive.
It's
and
really,
it's a good
it's really
scene.
good at world building.
Yeah.
But like it has no concept of what humor is.
I knew for sure that it was not going to stick the landing. Like
Yeah,
I
yeah,
knew
yeah.
there wasn't going to be an actually good twist. So,
Although
but it was
is
not bad though.
To build off that idea, what about Ben Franklin? Every other invention after that, it has to be powered by a kite and key.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
yeah. Right.
Yeah. No, I like there was some stuff in there like
Even just,
obviously
like,
Him interacting with the other
founding fathers at
fathers,
a barbecue.
demonstrating a new invention for the founding fathers. Yeah, even if we start with the scene there.
A barbecue
yeah.
is funny too because it's a very 4th of July thing.
Yeah.
And that's such an American. Like,
Yeah,
you know,
yeah.
Yeah. It
I don't
really
know.
leaned into the.
Yeah.
Oh, Ben Franklin was a famous pervert, maybe some sort of Tinder.
Was he a pervert?
Oh yeah,
Well, I assume they all.
he was
were.
a big ladies' man and I think pervert.
I think pervert is a little too.
What do you?
we don't know.
You know Ben Franklin?
Well, I know that he
think
bangs
you
a lot of women, but that doesn't make you a pervert.
I think.
It just makes you a goddamn hero, is what it makes you.
I'm glad you played that because I thought it was going to go in a weirder direction. I was like, can we cut that? Can we cut Scott's weird man power trip?
No, it was just an America power trip.
No, that's much better. That's way funnier.
That was actually so. I mean, all right. I feel like
What else? What else we got?
anything else for Ben Franklin type films or anything? No. Oh, you know what else I was going to bring up is speaking of AI film, the classic Cheese Parade sketch, Password Guesser, is actually AI. I used AI to help me with that.
You did?
Yeah.
In what
so,
regard?
so I gave it the whole premise of the sketch that it's a heist, but instead of a hacker, it's a password guesser, and then he just can't do his job. And it gave me the scene, and I still had to edit it. But you know what it did really effectively is it. In my mind, I couldn't figure out how to make it simple. In my mind, it was multiple scenes and stuff, and that's why it was so hard. And then it really like consolidated it really well in a way that I didn't think of, where it was like, oh, this can all just be one scene. So I don't know. I think AI can be actually a very effective tool in that sense. So it gave me a scene basically, and it never really understood the comedic premise of it. I had to go in and be like, all right, change this, and then I just go in and like kind of rewrite it.
It helps brainstorm in the same way that like brainstorming with others helps.
Yeah.
Where it's just like, where can we take this?
That's
right?
a jumping off point.
Yeah, exactly. And it's just like the grill. Like
Ben Franklin cooking on a grill for the other founding fathers, that's about as much as like another random person in the room throwing out ideas.
yeah, exactly.
Will give you.
Yeah, exactly.
It's not a complete idea, but it's
It's something you can build from.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Which is often like the hardest thing when you're trying to come up with anything new. It's just like getting started.
If you completely have nothing.
Yeah.
I like Ben Franklin being drunk when he's doing all these, when he's coming up with all the ideas.
We're definitely going that angle.
With-
yeah. That's like, Rob was like,
But also people.
That
of
was his
time
first-
just
that
being
was his
like,
first thought.
Like before Ben like really popped off with his like first hit, like they were like, "What the fuck is little crazy
Yeah.
Ben doing again?" With tying shit to kites.
yeah.
I just assumed he was like a drunken menace at one point.
Yeah, for sure. For sure. He could be making, I mean, if we're talking about him hitting on women, he could for sure be making like, a Tinder account or stuff
Oh, a
like
Tinder.
that. Like
Oh,
making his dating app account.
Well,
could be an
well,
angle.
It's like, is he in our time? Are we in the past?
We can do, but see,
You
for
could
a
also
sketch,
do like
we
a,
can do
a
all kinds-
woke Ben Franklin.
woke Ben Franklin.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah. He's apologizing for his past.
Oh, he's
yeah.
A public apology.
yeah.
Ben Franklin's official apology.
But then he like still says
Oh,
stuff that's like
you could do a
Yeah.
podcast like that. Honestly,
Well, we're gonna
We'll
do
do-
we're gonna do like the fake podcast thing
Yeah.
and make some clips with him. We're filming that on Friday, but I was like, I want to like be able to link to a sketch from that, and I think, I don't know.
he could go to the Liberty Bell.
I think also, well,
he could go to the Liberty Bell.
I was thinking like, well, we're in Philadelphia.
Yeah.
It would kind of be stupid not
Where's his
to
house?
do something. Oh yeah, we could probably go to his fucking. Is Ben Franklin's house? I love turning to George like he fucking knows.
Going to the Franklin Institute and him being like, I live here.
I'm gonna text Seamus right now.
Yeah. Does Ben Franklin's house? Can we film? Are they going to
Do you
let
have
us
keys?
in
Yeah.
to film a sketch?
Of course they'll let us in. We're with Ben
We're
Franklin.
with this is the real Ben Franklin.
Get in line, buddy. There's a bunch of guys dressed up as Ben Franklin.
Yeah. That's actually another challenging the other Ben Franklins.
Yeah. A bunch of guys dressed up as Ben Franklin.
Yeah.
It's great.
Multiverse of Ben Franklins.
Yeah. That's actually
Yeah, there's a
Different types of
different
Ben
types.
Franklin.
Yeah. Well, okay.
A
What are
future
the
Ben
different
Franklin.
types of Ben Franklins?
all right. Well, we have Rob.
Mexican Ben
looks,
Franklin.
He looks, oh, okay. Yeah. There we go.
Well, because they had in the Spider-Man,
Now-
they had the
Hey,
Indian guy.
let's-
Yeah. It's just Ben Franklin with a mustache,
Yeah.
like a handlebar mustache.
Yeah.
I like how that was
And
a
a
premise
sombrero.
for like what kind of Spider-Man could we have? We could have a Mexican
We could have
Spider-Man.
Mexican Spider-Man.
Yeah. Hold on, George.
Wait, no, Mexican's not really in. I think we should do.
Start talking about electricity.
Pues la electricidad la que conocí cuando volé un avión con una
Just like how the key attaching to the kite.
Sí, yo soy Ben Franklin. Me gustan las ladies. Oh. Wow, that's great.
Yeah. All right.
Got a big sombrero.
It's just Speedy Gonzalez.
It's Speedy Gonzalez, but that's
That'd be funny to have Speedy Gonzalez in the
Yeah.
Ben Franklin verse, as if somehow in a different universe.
Or he's a French Ben Franklin.
Okay, yeah.
He's really snooty.
Ooh, we can have a French Ben Franklin.
what else?
Well, if we're gonna have one that's just a race, I think we'll go Mexican.
Yeah. Well,
Just because you have access to one.
Well, we have
French
access to Brian
Yeah, 'cause obviously
as a
that's-
French guy.
that's one of
because
the
we
many
often
amazing characters.
Yeah, Brian, of course, the amazing
okay,
character
so-
actor who can put on a fake mustache and become French immediately. Immediately.
What about Ben Franklin?
I think old. So we have young, old. That's easy, and then Mexican.
Oh, young
you,
Ben.
you know, you start with some normal ones, and then
That
you
sounds
throw
like-
in Mexican.
You should do a Spider-Man Ben Franklin.
Yeah. That's great. One of them is Spider-Man.
He just has like a
right.
thing
He
right
has the
like
wig.
half around his head.
Yeah.
And it's popping out
He's
of it.
still like overweight.
Yeah, exactly. All right.
That's funny.
Yeah, and it's somehow
One's like
based around the kite. And
One's
the
like a
key thing.
cartoon version of him. He's like a Looney Tunes character.
Future Ben Franklin, obviously.
That one. Oh, the cartoon one can get
or
electrocuted.
I don't know how we do the cartoon
Robot
one.
Ben Franklin, Cyborg Ben Franklin.
Cyborg. That we
oh,
can
yeah,
do.
from an
I'll
alternate
be-
timeline.
Oh yeah, he's like a Terminator guy.
Yeah,
I'll
yeah.
get the glasses on. I can be that guy.
Okay. I'm liking
Bald.
this.
He still has a bald cap.
All right. Cyber Ben Franklin, Mexican Ben
Spider-Man
Franklin,
Ben
Spider-Man Ben Franklin.
That's all
I
you
feel
need.
like, I feel like the Spider-Man,
We did it.
the Spider-Man Ben Franklin
Yeah.
has to be the post-credit
as you see
sequence. Just the end.
As soon as you see Spider-Man Ben Franklin, you're like, all right. They're making
get
fun
it.
of Spider-Man.
You're telling me there's more Ben Franklins?
Yeah.
We're gonna need more Ben Franklins.
More Ben Franklins.
We're going to need
If we're
a
gonna pull off this job, we're gonna need more Ben Franklins.
One of the scenes is just a guy going through $100 bills, but they all have different faces on it.
Yeah.
Oh, that's another thing.
God.
Oh, shit.
You know
That's
what I
really
mean?
good. Yeah. The Spider-Man on the $100 bill.
They're coming
In
through.
that universe, everybody is Spider-Man.
Yeah,
It's just the Spider-Man
it's all
version.
spider people.
Yeah.
They're just coming through like a portal in the ceiling.
Yeah,
It's just
yeah.
like
All the different hundreds.
the
Yeah.
different $100 bills.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But then there's some universes where Ben Franklin isn't on the $100 bill, so you're just like, who's
this
that?
guy?
Yeah. Not Ben Franklin.
Is
It's
this
a- it's a
Biff
diff- it's
from
a-
Back to the Future?
It's a Spider-Man Biff.
Yeah. All right, we got some good ideas.
That's pretty
there.
good.
Yeah.
I feel like you with like a Ben Franklin bald cap. It's Mexican Ben Franklin.
Yo,
It's like
I have
a-
the poncho.
Yeah, poncho.
I have
Yeah,
the poncho.
yeah.
I can get some like pantaloons or something.
Yeah. We actually don't need the bald cap. I think gray hair with a sombrero would probably
Yeah,
be.
yeah. Because I can just get the
And we
wig
just
to
need the
come
little
out the
tiny
side.
circular glasses.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. Little half moon spectacles. Wow.
Hell yeah. The Ben Franklin verse.
Just showing, and then like a final clip of them going up to the Franklin Institute. Like,
Yeah. Yeah. They defend it.
yeah.
The defenders. Nice.
I've been trying to do that off
Dude,
mic, but that
that's a
was loud
successful. That's a successful brainstorm.
Yeah.
If I've ever heard one.
one. Yeah.
I wanted to bring up that clip you sent me of
Oh,
me
yeah.
being interviewed in
Yeah.
Maniac by those guys.
You got Let's Clear the Air on there.
Yeah, yeah.
Let's clear the air. Let's clear the air.
So I got CheeseParade's TikTok. Hold up. CheeseParade's TikTok got tagged
in a comment section.
In a comment section, and I open it to see Brian being interviewed on the street by some guy,
which is totally our thing. So it was really funny for me to be on the.
Was it as a character or
no? So I'll play.
It's
it.
very
I'm just gonna
very
punch
odd,
it.
very cringy. It's
very cringy.
Yeah, you're gonna love this, George. Actually,
it's great.
Oh, that's not it. Why would it play this random clip? This is supposed to be this.
Oh, that's happened to me before. You open up TikTok and it just
There it
takes
is.
Male testosterone rate has decreased 50% in the past 20 years.
I think it's fair to say if a guy wants to take steroids to enhance his physique and make himself look better, then it's the same thing as a girl taking makeup or wearing makeup.
No, because it's altering the physical chemistry of your body.
Chemistry. Well, so is makeup.
It's
Aesthetically, you're talking about chemical composition.
Oh my god, who is this fucking guy, dude?
You're absorbing those chemicals every single day.
Boy, ain't no fucking way, boy.
Sure. So you're
Look at this fucking guy's haircut, dude.
Yeah, but the steroid is going to increase muscle mass. Muscle mass lasts long over time.
What's wrong with muscle mass?
No, there's nothing wrong with muscle mass.
Nigga, what?
But you know the.
Oh, just casual N-word.
The male testosterone rate has decreased 50%.
What was this?
I don't. What is his agenda?
So when he.
All the comments are just people being like, the interviewer is actually an idiot.
Oh, really?
Yeah,
Smooth-brained is
Yeah.
the most commonly used term.
that guy actually made that interviewed Brian, edited the video to try to make him look as cool as possible, make Brian look dumb, and it did not work at all because it was just so ridiculous.
It was pathetic. I was expecting like, oh, he's gonna. What the hell are you doing?
Yeah.
Pull up his account.
All the comments were like, that guy is dumb. And
was this his account that he posted?
yeah, he posted it to his account, and it's all just like he's trying to be like a fitness influencer. Is really all it is. Yeah,
was he like trying to get at you because you were smoking weed on the street? Was that what it was?
No, nothing to do with it. What happened was I was standing outside of the karaoke bar that I had just come and crushed, Sugar by Maroon 5, and I was hanging outside, and then I just see these guys trying to interview women, and as soon as they start talking about, and they're just like, no, like, you know, they're just not having it. And I was like, all right, come here, I'll do it. And they were like, should we interview this guy? And they're like, yeah. And then he couldn't even edit me into looking stupid. Like it was
it's
crazy.
tough when you have that fucking haircut, dude. It
was amazing. I was like, you know, he's going to edit this, but he just kept talking over me. And
he had some kind of weird agenda.
Yeah.
It seemed like where it was something about testosterone and
what is
steroids.
this? Wear makeup. Guys should be able to do steroids.
Which is weird because girls can wear makeup and guys can do steroids.
Being
so I don't know what
being a man obsessed about another man taking steroids is so fucking weird to me as like person trying to be manly. It's like, what is that your fucking business? Like,
yeah. I don't understand what like sort of social war battle he thinks he's in.
I honestly think he just wanted engagement. I think he got it.
Yeah, you think?
Yeah, he got a bunch of comments and
a bunch of people
made money off of it,
saying
right?
he was stupid. No, I don't think so.
We're gonna be a fitness influencer? Do comedy, dude. Are you kidding me? Do something difficult.
He
you
did
fucking
not.
Piece of shit.
He doesn't have
Morgan,
enough followers or anything that he's like making money off.
How many
it,
followers
but
you got?
I don't know. It was
Like
like
6?
not a lot. Yeah.
Nice.
Hell yeah, dude.
Nice.
Wait, where's
You fucking
talking
got it, dude. Fucking got him. What do you got? 6 followers? You piece of trash. He probably has a lot of followers. I don't know. That's really funny though. It's being
It was great. It was really funny. And then to have it sent to me.
Yeah, to have it sent to me. Yeah. And the comment was like, it should be noted that this is legendary actor from CheeseParade.
I think the comment was renowned.
Actor from CheeseParade.
Thank you.
Yeah.
And that's how we found it.
That's how we found it.
Found that.
No.
No way.
When was this? Recently?
This was like 2 weeks ago.
Okay.
I was just out and then doing karaoke. This guy's doing a interview on the street. And
Doing
I was
an
just
interview.
like, I have some experience with this.
Yeah. Talking about how testosterone levels
What
are
was he
too
asking
low.
women? Was he asking talking about that kind of stuff?
That was his only thing.
The testosterone thing?
Yeah. He was just trying to make the fight that. So if girls can wear makeup, guys should be able to take steroids.
So I guess
our testosterone's low.
I guess he does steroids and is insecure about it.
Yeah, definitely.
What?
That's what it is.
He definitely does steroids,
and he's insecure about it, and he's
and
like,
he wants to talk
and he's
about
like angry,
Just
and he's
do
also angry at women.
What, my
angry at
dude?
women.
Are you fucking kidding me? Was anyone on the street like, hey man, shouldn't be
you-
doing steroids?
You can't do that.
It sounds to me like this is a guy that, despite him trying his best to look the best that he can, still can't attract attention from a woman. My dude, get a personality.
Man.
Wow. Huh. Well,
that was funny.
That was a fun little guy.
When you're doing steroids, it can be hard to not be insecure about it.
Yeah. Well, I'm glad someone recognized me, and then
Yeah.
because it's nice. It's nice when people are like, hey, when we were walking on the bridge and we were coming back from shooting something.
Yeah.
Probably Balloon Boys.
Yeah.
And we just hear from someo's window like, CheeseParade.
Yeah, that is
was
cool.
awesome.
We get that in Manayunk sometimes. So that
Janice
is
says
cool.
that the house is in Philadelphia.
Ben Franklin's house. All right, good to know.
Ben Franklin's house is in Philadelphia?
Yeah.
Well, yeah.
I mean,
but where?
I just
I
Old City somewhere.
I thought it might have been destroyed
yeah,
or something.
exactly.
In
Like
the
maybe
war.
no longer. Yeah, the war. Back in WW2, when Philadelphia got bombed
German
by the
forces
Japs.
targeted Ben Franklin's house.
I think that's what Pearl Harbor was. His house.
Yeah, it was the beach house for sure.
This is beach house.
Yeah.
Wow.
Ben Franklin's beach house.
I got like a little funny article that I read today.
Oh, nice.
Did you hear about the latest thing? What's going on?
A man in Oberlin, Ohio, caused a lockdown at an elementary school when he dressed up as Bigfoot and started menacing the children.
All right.
Oh, that's awesome.
Are we like, what is this, 4 for 4 on Bigfoot? It's
hey,
going to
listen.
come up on every...
Here's the thing. I have an alert on my phone for Bigfoot news. Mostly because I think it'll give me content for this podcast.
Hey, that's fair. That's
a
fair.
real agenda here.
Plus, come on. That's hilarious.
All right, wait,
Are you
say it
kidding
again.
me?
Say it again, sorry.
A man
man-
dressed up as Bigfoot and
Okay.
was just like stalking around elementary school.
Wow.
And they called the police and it caused a lockdown.
Oh, yeah.
I don't know if people thought it was a Bigfoot proper or what they thought.
They thought it was a deranged man trying to scare children.
Yeah, and they were right.
Yeah, that's what he was doing.
They were correct. That was
You know
what was
what's
happening.
strange? He came in a car.
He parks.
Yeah.
Which
That is the image
I
of
think
him
that's
getting
the
in and
getaway-
out
the
of his car.
giveaway that it's not Bigfoot.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Bigfoot coming home from work and he's...
Did he have whether legal ramifications?
I want to
Oh,
know.
okay. You know what it is?
What?
The person inside the costume appears to have been a parent who came to school property as part of a prom prank.
It was a parent?
A parent.
That's so funny.
What's a prom prank?
It's when you dress up as Bigfoot and go to an elementary school.
Okay, so I don't. I might have misread it. Maybe it wasn't an elementary school. It might have been a high school.
Well,
Yeah.
that changes everything.
I want to know when he got that costume.
According
Like,
to
has he had it for a long time? He's like, one of these days, I'm going to go to an elementary school. Or did he just get it and he was like, all right, I got to do something with this.
Yeah, and you know what? It's also making me wonder, why don't we have...
A Bigfoot costume? We have the gorilla costume.
dude, because a good Bigfoot costume is expensive.
Yeah.
and I will invest in it.
Oh, actually, one of my customers...
is Bigfoot.
One of my customers
One of my
the real
customers
Bigfoot.
has a sick Bigfoot costume. He's always like, if you ever need it, like let me know. And
Wait,
I'm like,
why?
yeah.
I want to know why
Because
they have
he's why did that guy have it? You know?
And what are you
Why does
picturing?
anyone-
I'm
Here's a-
picturing
here's a
long
video.
hair, right?
Here's a video.
It's
of
got to
him
have that long hair. Okay.
Just fucking.
Oh, from inside the school? That's
Yeah.
hilarious.
Just running
that's
around.
beautiful.
Imagine being a parent agreeing to this.
I mean, it's fine.
I wonder if we can tell that story about that prank you guys did in high school.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. That just came up last night.
Yeah, that's why I brought it up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I'll just say it real quick. In high school, junior year of high school, using bleach.
Wait, hold on. Let me play the thing here.
All right. There we go. Childhood.
High school's childhood. You're a child until you're 18, baby. I'm still a child.
Stock laughing. Most popular stock song ever. It's at the beginning of
Is it
Roller
really?
Coaster. Well, it's at the beginning of Roller Coaster Tycoon.
That laughter?
Yeah.
Okay.
It is in the title screen. So in high school, Brian was part of this team. We assembled a team, junior year of high school, using bleach to kill grass. We bleached a 60-foot penis on the baseball field in front of the school with 2 balls. And
Being
the
the
balls
zeros,
were the zeros to spell out 2009. And
But it was 2008.
Brian messed up the 9 a little bit.
I did. I completely destroyed it.
Which is fine. It's fine.
Why did you mess it up?
Because we all had templates of each of the like the two zeros or balls, and
Everyone had
I was in charge of the 9, and my string got all messed up in the car. And
So-
I just had to freehand it, and I messed it up completely.
So I can lay out the roles exactly. So there was like one person was the tip of the penis, right? And they had a watering can. Everyone had a watering can and bleach to put in the watering can, and then a rope or a series of ropes that were in specific lengths. So, for example, for the tip of the penis, we would put a stake down, right? And then they would walk it in that semicircle to get a perfect circle. And the penis was perfectly proportioned once we had it. So so then there was someone who had, one side of the shaft that was an easy one, just a long one, and then the 2 balls were like you put a stake in the middle and you walk around the radius. And it was all about spacing it out perfectly. The 2 was a little more challenging. I think I had the 2. It was like a series of it was like a straight
How many people were in on this plot?
I want to say 8, 9. I think it was like 8 or 9.
I think
that did the move.
Yeah, and we all had code names.
We all had code names, and there was somebody. We also had a driver so we had 2 lookouts.
Where
and
did you
cars
park?
going by? So going up to our school, and you can bring this up you should show it on Google Maps. Yeah, because it's a perfect thing on Google Maps. So there's like the school. There's the school parking lot, but then like on the bottom of the fields, there's like a close relation to a cul-de-sac.
Okay.
So we got dropped off at just some cul-de-sac.
Yeah.
So we were the vehicle was never on camera or anything like that. And then
What time was this? 3 in the morning, 4 in the morning?
Yeah, like 2 in the morning, I would say.
Was
probably.
it on a weekend?
Yeah, we had a sleepover.
It was. I'm gonna say it was Friday, and we were thinking it was, and then on Monday it came in like hard. Like we would check on checked on Sunday, and I was like, is this even gonna work? Because it like rained or whatever. And then it came in.
Wait, did we do it on a weekend?
I'm fairly positive we did it on like a Thursday or Friday or something like that.
Yeah, I don't know.
You think
I feel like it might have been during a weeknight for some reason. I don't know.
Okay.
But I'm not admitting to anything. I didn't do any of that.
Yeah. Also, this is all made up.
Yeah,
And none of it happened.
Yeah.
But so we had the strings. Brian's got tangled up, making it look more like an 8, which sucked because we did it our junior year of high school and we were 2009. So it kind of gave
It was more to
seniors
say,
credit.
like, screw you, seniors. You guys can come up with anything.
Yeah, we
or
can do a
we'll
better
it.
prank than you. But people kind of figured out.
They knew it. They knew.
You know, everyone knew.
You could tell what was going on.
Yeah, everyone
Was
kind of
not.
knew.
It did not look like an 8.
Yeah, no, it looked more just like it was mashed up. But everyone kind of was like,
It was kind of like a vague. Yeah.
Yeah.
And no, you guys didn't get in trouble for that or anything.
Nope,
right? No one
never
ever
got
found
caught.
out?
No,
Yeah,
but
nice.
there were. The principal eluded that he
knew,
but I bet he did that to like everybody.
Yeah,
like one
yeah.
time I came in for, it was like 90s day and I wore my rollerblades and then they confiscated them, and then when I went to go get them at the end of the day, he was like, I don't want to see any more shenanigans like the baseball field. And I was just like, what? Like, I was like, yeah, that was messed up, dude.
How would they know?
I don't know, but I'm saying that
Maybe people talking.
He said that to every person that came into his office
I
for
see
that
what you're
month, just
saying.
like trying to get a rise out of him. Just like, was it you?
Who's the principal?
Hurley.
Yeah.
Who? Hurley?
Principal Hurley, yeah.
Principal Hurley.
With the
Did they leave?
ponytail.
He looks like a porn star. He had like a
Oh, I
ponytail.
remember him. I think maybe he was only around for my senior year.
Yeah, he came in later.
Yeah.
He was pretty new.
Yeah.
But I hope he sees this, and I hope he goes, damn, those kids.
Those guys.
I'll tag him in it.
They got him. They got him.
Somebody recently that I know was on a plane and sat next to him on the plane.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, and sent me a
From
picture.
from school, from high school.
I don't think she went to our high school. Maybe she
just knew somehow.
She just she knew him. I don't know. She took a picture like with him and was like, "Look, it's Principal Hurley."
It's a shame that we never got like a good photo of the penis on the baseball field, though.
Oh yeah, a drone would have been great for that.
Yeah, I mean, this was before that was even an option,
Yeah.
If we had a
but
drone at the time, that'd have been so cool.
it would have been cool. Yeah, I was definitely more just thinking like, I'm not going to do anything that implicates me at all. And we successfully got away with it. And you know what? Everyone in school was like, they're going to catch these kids. Everyone was so convinced. They were like, the cameras probably saw their car, and I was
don't
like,
remember any of that.
real? I just remember talking to a couple people. Everyone had their own theories. People were like, they used pee to kill the grass. Like that was like a theory. I was like, really? I think
that you guys all fucking had the pee.
Yeah.
to
Really
go
bad.
in a straight
No,
line.
we saved it.
And I was like, like
And
we were
watering
weeks
and
and years.
flowering.
Yeah. And it was kind of just like, I think they could have used bleach. People were like,
Was it ever a concern that you guys didn't have enough bleach?
No.
we
had plenty.
Nah,
Yeah, you guys
I was not concerned with that. I remember one of our friends Taylor was actually concerned about. He didn't think it was going to come in. He didn't think it was going to kill
would
the
work.
grass. Yeah.
it
He
worked.
think it worked, baby. We tested it.
We did test it.
Yeah, we ran tests and we used like a certain
I'm
amount
pretty
of
sure like we had the gallon size, so we were entering entire bleach gallons.
How many gallons of bleach did you guys use?
I want to say like 5 or 6.
I want to say at least 6.
Yeah, we tested out like 1 gallon per 50 feet. We went to like a park and measured it out. There was a lot of math that went into it, actually.
And fun planning, like
the planning was fun.
Planning in my basement, all sitting around like the pool table. And turned it into like a conference room and had like the whiteboard and whatnot. You were Mother Goose. I was Sexy Falcon.
Yeah.
There was
Wow,
Speed
you guys
Racer.
are just giving away all your docs and all the names.
All
dude.
the code names,
Well, those are fun. I still go by Sexy Falcon whenever I'm playing with walkie-talkies.
Whenever I'm playing with, which is often.
Yeah, it is.
I would actually like to bring up one more prank that we attempted our senior year, but it failed.
I had nothing to do with this.
Oh, you weren't in that one?
Nope.
Oh, no, that's right. We weren't friends in senior year because Brian had a girlfriend.
That I would... Yeah, no, never mind.
Wait. What? You guys weren't friends because something happened, or you
we were friends.
He wouldn't hang out.
I just went through a phase of like, I'm just going to hang out with my girlfriend all the time because sex is awesome.
Yeah.
Wait, sex is cool?
Which is fair.
Apparently.
Every time I get real scared.
Yeah.
I remember acknowledging it later and be like, hey, remember when and you're like, yeah, I would.
Yeah. Anyway, we the other prank we attempted was, or that I attempted with some other people, was we got a bunch of sex dolls, like 12 of them, and a bunch of 36-inch helium balloons, rented helium tanks, figured out how much helium it takes to make the sex dolls float with the intention of wrapping a string around the light posts. Say this is like a light post over the parking lot. Mm-hmm. You'd wrap a string around the bottom, and then the sex doll would the balloon would pull up the sex doll, and then the loop would catch on the end of the light. And the idea was you'd show up at school and there'd be sex dolls floating all over the school. But we could only rent the helium tank for a certain amount of days, don't have unlimited resources, and it was just storming that whole weekend. And we put one out and they just weren't floating because of the rain, and then we ditched it. In retrospect, should have just put them out there in hopes that the rain would stop and they would float. Like, you might as well. Yeah. But didn't do that. Kind of just ditched it. And that's one of my greatest failures.
Greatest blunders.
It is, actually. It's, we did the junior prank. Everyone was looking for the senior prank. And
couldn't follow up, yeah.
I was going to be the one to do it.
Although, to be fair, the junior prank was like, you guys really outdid yourself.
Oh,
so
yeah.
Like, this sex doll thing is funny, but it's not nearly
Well, it's
as
not
good.
like damage.
Yeah, I mean...
But I think it would have been better.
Did they end up like digging up the grass and like putting new grass in?
They made some big claim about how it was thousands of dollars in damage.
$13,000 worth of damage.
I don't know,
dude. What if they come at you for your cheese parade money, dude?
Oh,
shit.
Yeah. This was all made up too. So
Yeah. That's true.
I'm lying about all this.
This is parody.
Yeah.
That's a made up story where we put ourselves in the position of these crazy delinquents, whoever they were.
Yeah.
Those crafty
whoever
bastards.
those kids were.
Man, and their cool code names.
Who's someone could be the fall guy?
Nobody who we're gonna name.
No, I was gonna say like some guy no one liked in high school or something like that.
Yeah, that's what I was trying to hope for here.
Yeah, I thought of a name and I was like, no, we don't say names.
Oh, you're telling me it was?
Yeah. Yeah.
Wow.
That person was responsible. You know who was responsible for the whole thing?
Dude, I heard that they're president at university now.
Yeah, it's crazy.
That's
I feel like they should lose their job because honestly, if we're talking about that person's a piece of shit.
Yeah, dude, I agree.
Nice.
All right.
All right.
Well, should we move on to our last segment?
What's the segment?
Text us a movie and we'll say it. Text us a movie.
What is it?
Text us a movie. We'll say it.
Text is a movie. Text.
Welcome to Text Us a Movie and We'll Say It, where you text us a movie and then we say that movie.
Live on air.
Who texted a movie?
We didn't get a movie texted this week, but I'm going to say a movie anyway. Here we go. You guys ready?
Yep.
Welcome to Regal Entertainment. Refreshments are available in the lobby. And please, keep our theater clean by disposing of trash in specified containers. And remember, gift certificates are available for any special occasion. Enjoy the show.
Sully, starring Tom Hanks.
There you have it. So if you have a movie and you would like it to be said live on the air, text it to us.
You just say the movie. Okay.
I love people getting it as we go. They're like, oh, that's the whole
We
bit.
actually
Okay.
we have a clip if you haven't seen the movie here.
The bunny back in the box.
I knew you was a punk. I was right. You been playing us all along. You a free man.
I said, put the bunny back in the box.
So that's Sully, and the terrorists have taken over the plane.
Okay.
And
he wants a bunny.
Yeah, it's a bunny with a altered DNA.
Okay.
That'll cure every disease known to man.
Wow.
And he wants it in the box.
They really changed the original Sully movie from what happened to.
And it's crazy. The Nicolas Cage prosthetics that they put on Tom Hanks.
It's crazy.
I was just about to say, like, wait, so Tom Hanks is in that?
No one ever gets
The second part of the bit is that we play a clip from the wrong movie.
Gotcha.
We're gonna start explaining this beforehand.
Yeah.
No, I like what. Yeah, it's good.
It's funny. We're like, what the fuck? Brian Clarke, thank you so much for joining us. Do you have anything coming up you would like to plug?
Oh.
Brian's in a band.
Oh, yeah. I'm playing a show tonight.
Oh, well,
But,
this is
yeah,
this will be in the past. But you guys do a lot of music in Fat Lady, right? Fat Lady?
Yeah. If you follow Cheese Parade and you like seeing my face, you should follow the Vine Collective and Fat Lady Brewing Company and Henry Golden Music. I play in a band. I help keep the music around in Manayunk with my elite team of awesome musicians.
An elite team of musicians coming together to save the whole music
and I'm
scene.
playing. Wait, when does this come out?
It won't be for weeks.
Oh, okay. So I don't know. I play in around
He's always
Philadelphia.
playing.
So I don't
And
know.
you're on
Follow.
Instagram at Brian is Great.
Yeah, Brian is great with the underscores.
Cool.
So we're not going to talk about like Cheese Parade stuff in here or anything.
Oh, what else? Yeah. Well, we talked about it a little bit, but yeah, we didn't really talk that much about specific sketches.
Yeah, I don't know if you wanted to talk about anything like I'm in or I don't know.
Yeah. Well, I was thinking that, but then we kind of just kept rolling.
Okay.
Yeah,
Did we meet the time? Are we all?
Yeah, no, we're good. I mean,
How long is this?
This is going to be like 50 minutes.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
We can always you can always come back anytime and we can discuss.
Yeah.
Um,
I'm going to say you're our best guest.
Well,
because you're, Yeah.
I should. Yeah. I should be. Yeah.
You're also, if you want to come on any other time we have, because we have 4 mics, so we can do that.
Yeah. Well, you should definitely have Johnny on.
Yeah.
And then you should have Johnny and Brian on.
Yeah. The only thing I wanted to talk about, the only other thing in reference to the sketches, if we wanted to show the sketch and talk about it, was the cops were confused about cemeteries.
Oh, yeah. You said you wanted to talk about
because that is a classic Cheese Parade bit. It's a classic Brian bit.
We'll do another one in the future where we have clips lined up so we can actually, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
A little inside baseball, a little inside Cheese Parade.
Yeah. It'd be funny to talk about like a sketch that I'm prominently featured in and talk about.
I want to talk about
how it came up. And
how you guys wanted to film in a graveyard. And how it was like, do not film in this graveyard. There's people breathing.
That's right. Yeah,
you guys remember? And you guys were like, "No, this is fine. This is fine."
Yeah,
and we
it
get there, and you were like, "No, we're not fucking doing this."
And it was fine.
There was parts I think that are fine that you guys filmed, but you wanted to bring Cheese Man into the graveyard, and I was like, "Do not
I hang out that
fucking do
graveyard
that
all the time.
It's a nice graveyard.
It's a great
I don't
graveyard.
think there's anything wrong with hanging out at a graveyard. Don't get me wrong, but you can't bring a fucking 8-foot cheese man.
I wish he was 8 foot.
We got to make him bigger.
Well, I want to make Mecha Cheese Man.
Oh, what about Nega Cheese Man?
Nega Cheese Man, Mecha Cheese Man. You see, these are the ideas.
Spider-Man Cheese Man.
Spider-Man Cheese Man, yeah. Ooh.
One quick thing about filming in the cemetery that I just want to say, the funniest part of that was definitely we had grieving people, whatever, like 100 yards away, and we got Manny Brown.
I was uncomfortable.
We got Manny Brown standing in front of the things, and I'm filming him, and the line, I have Manny Brown going, "I want all these bodies dug up immediately." And he's just yelling that,
You did
pointing
that
at the
several
graves.
takes.
And I was like, I made him do it so many times.
Yeah.
If you can get a supercut of all the times Manny Brown said,
I want all these bodies dug up immediately.
If you have that footage still, I'll fucking put it on.
Okay,
I was gonna say this would be a good opportunity to show like clips that weren't used. Like I was thinking about like if we were going to talk about like sketches that I'm in and stuff like that, like the gym interview. Like there's there's so much like me just riffing. And that'd be fun.
That would be interesting. Yeah.
We just need to come more prepared.
Hell yeah, dude. Well, now we're gonna evolve it. You know,
Scott, do you got anything?
Was this the fourth one?
Yeah, it's the fourth one. And guess what? Every week comes out on Wednesday in all major platforms and on YouTube as a video cast.
Let's fucking go.
Follow Cheese Parade for new sketches every Monday. Follow CheeseParade.pod for new podcasts every Wednesday.
For the behind the scenes.
And we're going to have so many other projects. We're coming out with an audiobook. We're coming out we're coming out with an interpretive dance Broadway show. What else?
Oh, don't forget our Christmas movie.
The Christmas movie. It was the night before Christmas, and all through the house, cheeses were around for the mice.
No, I'll say it in Spanish.
El queso está muy rico. Yo soy Ben Franklin. Me gusta la electricidad. Los relámpagos son electricity. And I'm Ben Franklin Spider-Man. The only difference is that I wear a Spider-Man costume.
Not bitten by a radioactive.
Just I wear a Spider-Man
Everybody in this universe
costume.
just loves Spider-Man.
They're cozy. They're cozy.
Or it was a Spider-Man who got bitten by a radioactive Ben Franklin.
Oh yeah.
Holy shit.
Yeah.
Ben Franklin, man. That's the superhero. He got bit by a radioactive Ben Franklin.
Yeah. All right, guys. That's the pod. Don't forget to email at cheeseparade.pod@gmail.com if you have any comments. Like and subscribe, YouTube, everywhere else. Thank you so much. You guys are the best. Enjoy your night, your day. Have a good day at work. Tell your boss you need a raise, dude. It's time to rise up. Rise and grind, ladies and gentlemen. Get yourself up. Take the red pill.